Ever wondered why security is so crucial in systems and software development? In the increasingly digital world we inhabit, threats are on the rise. Cyber attacks, data breaches, and unauthorized access are no longer anomalies, but rather distressing realities we face each day. These threats can cripple systems, compromise software, and siphon off sensitive information, causing significant damage to businesses and individuals alike. The potential repercussions are not just limited to financial losses, but can also include damage to reputation, loss of customer trust, and, in extreme cases, even regulatory penalties. To protect systems and software from these threats, robust security measures are not just a good-to-have, but an absolute necessity. This includes everything from secure coding practices to rigorous testing and proactive threat monitoring. Security in systems and software development acts as the frontline defense against these digital threats, safeguarding valuable assets and ensuring uninterrupted operations. Hence, security isn't just a necessity, but an absolute must in today's digital landscape. When it comes to security, the earlier, the better. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a philosophy that every software developer and systems engineer should adopt. Why? Because it's all about embedding security measures from the get-go, right from the earliest stages of software development. Now, you may ask, why such an early focus on security? Well, let's imagine you're building a house. Would you add the doors and windows after finishing the entire structure, or would you incorporate them during the construction process? It's the same with software and systems development. Security isn't an afterthought or an add-on, it's an integral part of the design and development process. Taking a proactive approach to security means identifying and mitigating potential threats and vulnerabilities at an early stage. It's about foreseeing the risks before they become full-blown issues. This way, you can reduce the overall risk significantly. It's a lot easier, not to mention cost-effective, to address security issues in the design phase than to patch them up later in a live environment. This proactive approach to security isn't just about fixing vulnerabilities, though. It's also about building resilience into your software and systems. This means designing them in a way that they can withstand attacks and recover quickly if they do occur. It's about building a robust defense mechanism from the ground up. Moreover, integrating security measures early on encourages a security-conscious culture among your developers and engineers. It fosters a mindset where everyone is thinking about potential risks and vulnerabilities as they're working, rather than treating security as a separate, isolated task. So, what's the takeaway? The earlier you start thinking about security in your software and systems development process, the more secure your final product will be. It's a proactive approach that identifies potential issues, mitigates risks, and builds a culture of security. So, a proactive approach to security is the key to safeguarding your software and systems effectively. Now you may ask, how do we go about integrating security into the software development lifecycle? The answer is by incorporating it at every step of the way. Let's walk through this process together. Firstly, during requirements gathering, we establish the security needs of the system. We identify potential threats and vulnerabilities, and we formulate a security strategy to address these. This includes outlining the necessary security controls, protocols, and measures that need to be in place. Next, in the design phase, we incorporate these security requirements into the system architecture. We make sure that the security controls are seamlessly integrated into the system's design. This is where we also consider how to make the system resilient to potential attacks and how to ensure data privacy and integrity. Then, when we move to coding, we implement these security measures. Here, we adhere to secure coding principles, which help us avoid common security pitfalls. We also use code reviews and security testing tools to identify any potential vulnerabilities in our code. Following this, in the testing phase, we put our system and its security measures to the test. We conduct various types of security testing like penetration testing, vulnerability scanning, and security audits. These help us identify any gaps in our security measures, and we can then work to fix these before the system goes live. Lastly, during the maintenance phase, we continue to monitor the system and its security. We patch any new vulnerabilities that come up and update our security measures as needed. Remember, security is not a one-time task. It's a continuous process that evolves with the system and its environment. So, from the initial gathering of requirements to the ongoing maintenance of the system, Security is an integral part of the software development lifecycle. It's not just about adding a security layer on top. Instead, we weave it into the fabric of the system, making it a part of the system's very DNA. And that's how we ensure security is woven into every aspect of the software development lifecycle. But who are the guardians of this security fortress? Let's take a moment to appreciate the critical role of InfoSec professionals in implementing and maintaining security measures. These are the individuals who work tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our systems and software safe. InfoSec professionals act as the bridge between the world of development and the realm of security. They work hand in hand with the development team, ensuring that security is not an afterthought but an integral part of the system right from the get-go. They assist in identifying potential threats, implementing safeguards, and conducting regular audits to ensure compliance with all necessary regulations. Moreover, their role extends beyond mere implementation. They are responsible for continually monitoring systems, identifying and addressing vulnerabilities, and ensuring that security measures evolve in tandem with emerging threats. In essence, they are the gatekeepers, the watchmen, the protectors of our digital fortresses. So, InfoSec professionals are the unsung heroes, ensuring the fortress remains invincible. So, what have we learned today? We've delved into the importance of security in systems and software development. In a world where digital threats grow more sophisticated daily, we can't afford to ignore this crucial component. We've seen how taking a proactive approach can help thwart these threats before they become problems, saving both time and resources in the long run. We also broke down the step-by-step process of implementing security in the development lifecycle. From the early planning stages to the final testing phase, security should be woven into every aspect of the process. We highlighted the pivotal role of InfoSec professionals in this endeavor. Their expertise and insight are invaluable in safeguarding our digital assets. They are the gatekeepers who ensure that security measures are not only implemented, but also maintained and updated as needed. Remember, when it comes to software and system development, security isn't an afterthought, it's a priority.